This is Larry Nanas making your day with part 34 of a book I wrote on the destiny of the Filipino people. Subject, the economics of sharing and caring. Not only communes, cooperatives, and credit unions. Mutual funds based on the idea of pooling assets for investment purposes really captured the public attention in the 1980s and 1990s, when mutual fund investment hit record highs and investors saw incredible returns. However, the idea had been around for a long time. Its beginnings in the Netherlands in the 18th century to its present status as a growing international industry with fund holders accounting for trillions of dollars in the United States alone. The Internet is a product of shared effort, a global network, World Wide Web, WWW, that operates without centralized governance for neither technology or policies, effortlessly running a shared voluntary protocol. In contrast to closed, privately owned, proprietary computer operating systems such as Microsoft and Apple, we find open source platforms such as Linux, freely shared and cooperatively developed. Some software has a source code that only the person, team, or organization that created it and maintains exclusive control over it can modify. People call this kind of software proprietary or closed source software. Only the original authors of the proprietary software can legally copy, inspect, and alter that software. And in order to use proprietary software, computer users must agree, usually by signing a license displayed the first time they run the software. And they will not do anything with the software that the software authors have not expressly permitted. Microsoft Office and Adobe Photoshop are examples of proprietary software. More about this after these messages. This is Larry Nanas making your day with part 34 of a book I wrote on the destiny of the Filipino people. Subject, economics of sharing and caring. Open source software is different. Its authors make its source code available to others who would like to view that code, copy it, learn from it, alter it, and share it. LibreOffice and GNU image manipulation programs are examples of open source software. The Android source code is released as an open source format, with Google indicating that it prefers the development of open standards. Despite being released as open, Android is often packaged with proprietary software when sold on handset sets. Over 328 million Android devices shipped worldwide. The operating system long dominated the smartphone industry. In the third quarter of 2016, Android managed to capture a record 88% of the global market, according to Strategy Analytics. In the information age of free stuff, of unlimited abundance beyond the capacity of the capitalist system to contrive scarcity of profits, the economics of caring and sharing is at hand. The very idea of private ownership and patent and trademark protection is being challenged by net citizens who bypass contrived restrictions and hack corporate computer systems to expose corporate secrets and shenanigans. In the old days, mathematical models of economic complexity, painstakingly calculated by hand, tend to be speculative. Not anymore. Computers, with their incredible power to make billions of calculations per second, are now used to simulate weather patterns, population growth, spreading epidemic diseases and traffic flows with incredible accuracy. We need an open, accurate, and comprehensive computer simulation of the current economic reality. The work is open source. Anyone can use it. Anyone could suggest improvements and outputs available to all. Using a method called agent-based modeling, computers will create millions of virtual workers, households and firms, letting them interact spontaneously, using microeconomic data in real time, weather sensors, cities, transport monitors, energy grid, democratic data, the supply chain, management tools of global supermarket groups to build an economic model that does not only simulate reality but actually represents it. Once we have reliable predictions, we can act. So we model first and then act later. More tomorrow, my dear friends. This is Larry Henares, making your day, saying good day, God bless you. Thank you very much for being with us. Till next time, hasta la bye-bye.